Hello everyone and welcome back finally to F1 Championship Edition, our career mode. I'll be honest with you, it's been months since we last did one of these. I'm very sorry for that. Things happen, things get caught up, we're back. I've bulk recorded a lot of these, so they're coming. Obviously, we are at Toyota. Now, it's not been the greatest of seasons. I was hoping for a better season, really, because we're gunning for a top seat for season 3, because we really want to push for the World Championship. This is the championship standings as they follow. Alonso, Fisichella and Michael Schumacher all level on points on 49. We are down in 9th place on 19. There is a win in that though. But I think what we really need to push for now is just consistent results, consistent point finishes, beat our teammate as much as we can, and just try every now and then just gun it if we need to. But we've got the United States Grand Prix in Indianapolis. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Right, obviously, we know the drill. We only showed a qualifying session on here. I sometimes do a little bit of practice. I might do a little bit more if we're gunning for it. But let's get to it. Straight out on track. Now, I wanted to get a few more laps in, a few more laps under our belt. So I chucked a little bit more fuel in than I would usually put in before a good run in qualifying. I could give me words earlier. But we just need to get a grip with the car. It became apparent that Sector 1 was fine. It's just, this problem is this is Sector 2. Sector 2 is, we're struggling. I don't know if it's car or driver or possibly both. But that's why I wanted to get a couple more laps in and just try and get a good feel, because I go well here, sort of, maybe sort of at first. But currently on P1 with a 12.1, but Massa with a 9.2, a 1 minute 9.2, and we're just on a 1:11.5. We are nowhere near them top 3 teams. The McLarens, Ferraris, and the Renaults, we are nowhere near, but that's not what we're gunning for. We're going to try and get into the mix. We don't think over one lap we could get anywhere near them anyway, but I think in race pace, I do think we could trouble them a little bit. We're really just gunning for points. I'm going to stop doing the silly moves, but we are going to take things seriously from now on. It's a serious series now, alright? So let's get straight. Well, we're already in it, so we don't need to get straight to it, but we're done. We come around the bank section, it has just got no fans in. They didn't turn up today. Well, they did get shafted in 2005, so can you blame them? But we're going to cross the line. Have we beaten our time? And that is going to be a 1 minute 11.2, so we haven't gone faster. In theory, that should be enough to get us through to Q2. Q3 might be a little bit of a struggle, but yeah, as you can see, we are through to Q2, 11th place. JB in 17th. Is it a shocker in that Honda? I'll be saving. I did have a test for Honda. I think I failed it actually. That's why we drove through to. I love Toyota though. We're having a great time. We've got to win. We've got to win under our belt. It is fine. Yeah. Anyway, but we are just trying to gun for Q3, but we could struggle. Ralph is a little bit quicker than us over one lap. Almost grazing the wall there at nearly 200 miles an hour. The issue I've got with this car is we've done 11.1 as our banker lap, and we're currently in P11. So we've advanced the time a little bit, and we're going to get straight out of. Usually I run better under pressure. With Schumacher currently with a 1 minute 9.670. The cut-off time to get into Q3 is a 1 minute 11.0. So we are dangerously close to knocking Villeneuve out of Q3 and promoting ourselves into the shootout session. But we need to find. I think actually we really need to find 2 tenths. But again, the first sector, third sector we're fine. It's that middle sector. We are look half a second down in the middle sector. We're going to get probably enough for one more lap in this session. We've done a 1 minute 11.0. Look how dangerous. That's exactly the same time. But annoyingly, Rosberg has just done a 1 minute 10.9. 1 minute 10.9, and that is put us through. And it's not put us through.
We'll continue with session
we did get into the 10s, 1 minute 10.9, 6.4. It wasn't good enough.
This is the US Grand Prix, coming to you exclusively live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There is no more famous track in the United States than this. Setting the car up here can prove a real challenge due to the fact that the track is half high speed and half tight corners. Do you put more downforce on for the added grip, even though it means lower top speed? from the final corner down to turn 1. It's a real dilemma for the team's technical crew. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. On pole is Felipe Massa. Next to him in second is Fernando Alonso. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Michael Schumacher is next. Row 3 and 5th place for Giancarlo Fisichella. Kimi Raikkonen is next to him in 6th. Rubens Barrichello starts 7th. Rosberg is 8th.
Right on the grid, we're really gunning for a good start. Now the Toyota is actually really good off the line. Issue I've got with the Toyota is this top end speed isn't great, but we can try and manage that. But 5 lights every other way. There's a Rebel to the right, and we got that's Nick Heidfeld just in front of us in the BMW, and there's a Williams there of Nico Rosberg who's got himself into 8th place, and that looks like a Honda's rear wing. We're going to be cautious round the outside. We're going to get Barrichello. I couldn't get any words out there. And Schumacher's had a shocking start, but can we dive up the inside? Steal it from up the inside. He's going to hold it round. He's going to hold it round, but actually we have got ourselves up into P6, just ahead of the Season 1 World Champion Michael Schumacher. But this is where I'm struggling. This is where we have no pace as Barrichello barges his way through into I think we dropped down to P8 now, still in the points, it's still a point nonetheless. But that's Rosberg's pushed us off the track. The point of this is the AI are just rugged. They are rampant. They are just ready to destroy anything in their path. If you are in the way, they don't care. Right, but this is a good exit onto the fast banking section. We are right at the back passage of Rubens Barrichello in his Honda. Now, if we can continue, he's lifted. Why is he lifted? The melt. At nearly 200 miles an hour, that man lifted. I will spin his jaw. Anyway, serious. We're getting serious. We're going to defend. This is the issue. In the slipstream, we're fine. Top end speed without it, though, we are struggling. But that is fine. We can manage. Maybe I'll cry, but that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, we're up at P7. That is 2 points. It's 2 points. But that is fine. I'll take 2 points. We have got Kimi Raikkonen ahead of us, though. He's not incredibly fast. We have been gaining little bits on him here and there every lap. So maybe we can. Because Schumacher's cleared Raikkonen and just checked out. That front 5, we ain't getting nowhere near them today. But it's a massive slipstream on Kimi Raikkonen. Maybe he's got damage. Maybe there's some issues with the car. And there's an engine failure from someone who dive up the inside. We are going to get on the brakes. We just get the car stopped, and that is up into P6 now, ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, who appears to be struggling so far in this Grand Prix. We're only a few laps into the race.
Alonso is second. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Fourth is Fisichella. Michael Schumacher.
Yes, that's the top 5. Cheers, James Boy, with the top 5. So Massa currently leading this Grand Prix with the 2 Renaults, and Montoya is in 3rd with Alonso in 2nd place. No idea why I did it in that order, but we've got 10 to go. We are still in 5th. I know we've got 5th because Fisichella has come into the pits for 2 chamois, because apparently they're a pound. But each to their own, I suppose. But I think if we really put, actually the problem is we were quite far off Schumacher, but I don't know if Raikkonen's going to have pace on a second set of tyres, so we really need to account for that. We've got Villeneuve and JB behind it. JB was out in Q1, so we know he'll be gunning for it, but it's the pit stop time. We need to ace the pit stops, because we weren't all that far ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in before this round of pit stop started, so really need to make sure we ace the buttons, get them all clean, no errors, no mistakes. We were slow with the back, we were slow with the rear tyres, but we're going to get out 9.3. You want under 9, we wanted the sub 9, but I'll take a 9.3. It's not going to cost us all that much, and you do get to get up to speed a little bit quicker here, because you just get all this to get on with it. But that is Raikkonen on the mini-map coming down the main straightaway. He's just crossed the finish line. He's going to dive into turn 1. I think we're clear. We are clear by, actually, we've done quite well there. So that's kept us in P7. I don't No. Now, if you look at the mini-map, there is a car that hasn't pitted yet. So...
It's Heidfeld! He's retiring from the race, and that's a huge disappointment for him. Button is also involved. It's left his front wing with a bit of damage, but the rest of the car looks okay. He'll have to pit and get that nose changed.
Ooh, more bad luck for JB, but it looks like Heidfeld is out of the Grand Prix. Jensen Button has been taken with him.
This is lap 9.
But we are P6 now, the rest of the fit. I'll assume obviously by this oil that Heidfeld probably got an engine failure and Button just ploughed into the back of him. Easily done on this game because they just suddenly come to a stop. But all is good. So, 6th place. Now I'm happy and content with P6. That is a good chunk of points for us. And honestly, not really a lot happened after the pit stops. We just kept ourselves, we kept pace. Raikkonen hasn't really been able to get in within reach. We've kept him at 1 second pretty much since the pit stops. But we are on our final lap of this Grand Prix. Massa leads the Grand Prix, I still believe. Actually, by the look of the mini-map, I think it's a Renault, which must be Fernando. Fernando has jumped Massa in the pits. Fair play to him. Massa is second. I believe Michael Schei's got himself up in the P4. That will massively make a... Actually, that's a big result for Alonso because they're currently all tied, aren't they? On 49 points at the top. So Alonso will properly put himself into the lead of this Drivers' Championship. But I'm really happy with P6 today. It's a great haul of points. What's that? 3 points for us today. And obviously points only down at 8th, 10th for a win. So I am actually very pleased. That's what we need to look for. It's not the get a win for 10 points. What we need to get ourselves into a top seat for Season 3 so we can make a bid for the World Championship is these results. A P5 here, a P6 there, P8 if we need it for an extra point. And really clamp down on the tracks that we're really good at and the car's really good at. But we're going to come to the finish line for P6 in this Grand Prix. Absolutely fantastic result for us and the team. There is your race winner, Fernando Alonso, who actually takes the lead of the championship. Lovely stuff.
All is forgiven for the problems of 2005. Indianapolis has hosted a fantastic race here today. It's been a credit to everyone involved. The fans attending the circuit today have been treated to a great race and they look very happy. A far cry from the scenes of last year. But this is exactly what F1 racing in America needed. 2 weeks from now, we'll be back in familiar F1 territory at Manicourt in the heart of rural France. I hope you'll join us then. Goodbye for now.
That is lovely stuff. Now, that was a fantastic result for us and the team are ecstatic. Stunning performance. Yes, we are on the threshold of something great. Absolutely. But if you have enjoyed the return of F1 Championship Edition, please remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new because we are gunning for we want 1,000. I want 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think that's a bit of a push. But anyway, join us next time for the French Grand Prix at Magny-Cours. Ciao, ciao.